Hello, my scrappy friends. I am back with another Into the Album. And for this one, I thought we would hang out in July/August once again. I hope you guys don't get bored with this. Let's see. I'm looking through my photos here because I have some photos that I need to organize into these pages here. So, okay. So I think these, yeah, it's these photos. Okay. So these photos, this is 2017. We had dropped Jonas off at camp earlier that week. If I can find that. And I know I've already kind of gone over this with you. We celebrated Brennan and Tinian's birthday. We dropped Jonas off at camp. Here's us together at camp. And, okay, sorry. I was trying to move it so there's not such a glare. And then this is his camp counselor. I did some journaling in here. And then after that, we went and celebrated Tinian's birthday by taking all of us to the zoo. This is a cousin. And so that is that. These are all zoo and birthday photos and just so much fun. I will link below to where I went more in depth about this story. So here we are. This is, I think, the day before Jonas came home from camp. So then I have photos of the day that Jonas came home from camp. So I am going to cut these apart and put them into this album. So let's get going. So we are going to start just cutting them up. This is a photo of Jonas. So here's Jonas in the middle there. Oh. If it'll focus on him. So he's there in the middle. And he's just with all his camp buddies because they had like a camp, because they stay in cabins, and so they had just a group that they did everything with at camp, and so that is his group. Then this is him getting off the bus. And so I'm thinking what I want to do is I'll cut these photos down and just do this on one of them. And then these are just some camp people. This is his counselor, and this is a lady that he really had a lot of fun with. And so I'll probably put each one of those on their own little 4x6. And then, so I'm just going to stick it actually right here. I'm not going to cut that one down because if you cut them all down to this size, sometimes they fall out. There's not enough bulk to keep it in. And so I try not to cut them out all the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So there's those 4 pockets. Then we have these photos of Jonas hanging out, like hugging his grandma, hugging his brother, and then hanging out with Tinian at grandma's house. And so I'm thinking, let's see, because then the next day is we were at home, like we came home and they're hanging out at home, and then we hung out with Mark's parents the day after we got home. Or maybe it was like the weekend after we got home, because I think we probably came home on like a Monday or a Tuesday, because we picked him up on Sunday, I believe, because his camp was the 27th, so I think it was a Thursday through Sunday, or it might have been Wednesday through Sunday. I don't remember. I have to figure these things out. So So I can do, this is going to be interesting because I have 2 spreads and I don't really need that many spreads. So maybe, and I'm not sure if this is before or after his parents came. I'm going to say after because Piper's in these photos and we had not gotten Piper. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these photos over here, and there's going to be a lot of filler cards, but you know, that's okay. It is totally okay. And then here we have going into this new story. So I'm going to finish telling the story of Jonas coming home, hanging out, and I might actually be able to find more photos. I'm pretty sure we hung out with his cousins and stuff before we left, and they said goodbye. I'm not sure why I don't have those photos printed out. So there we go with that. That story's all done. So then now I just need to figure out where I'm going to put in these photos, because this is after we have Piper. So I probably need to put them in, let's see, here maybe? Ooh, this one doesn't have a lot of photos. So I could probably put a bunch of these here and that will work out. Okay. See, this is how it goes with me, is I print off photos and I'm like, what the heck? Why did I not have these printed off? Like, seriously, I don't know why I didn't have all of these printed off. I'm talking a lot. If you can't tell, I just did, this is my second video and I'm losing my voice. So that's how you can tell I'm talking a lot. Okay, there's another photo, and then Brennan at the dentist, and then Mark with Piper. This one I kind of want a full layout of. I'm gonna just stick this one up here, and I can always figure out the placement when I go to scrapbook these. And that's what the beauty of organizing your albums is all about, is you can always figure out when you go to scrapbook it what order you want it in, you know? And it doesn't have to stay in the order that you do have it in. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this photo. I think this photo I'll just stick up here. I really, really like this photo. It's super cute, just of the 2 dogs staring at the ball. They're like fighting over it, but neither one of them wants to grab it. They're just staring at it. And so I might include that one later on in the album or something. It really doesn't bother me as long as I stay within the same time period. It does not bother me to scrapbook out of order. I generally like to stay in order, but I don't have to. Okay, so now I believe we have all of August in the books. Now I just need to actually scrapbook. Ooh, I could put it here. I could totally put that photo there. Or I could even put it here. Look at that. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I have a lot of options. I think I'll grab it though, just so that I don't confuse myself. And I will just make a fun little puppy layout. And we will just put it in, let's see. Where we can. So I'll just put it in here for now. And I'll just, once I get to that photo, I'll figure it out. Okay. So when I'm recording this, it is almost the end of June. And this was July, the end of July 2017. So almost 3 years later, and I'm almost done with August/July 2017. I know this video was really quick today, but that is about it that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this. I might try to do a layout for you since this one was quite a bit faster. So if I do, that one will just be posted after this one is put up. So thank you so much for watching and for being a subscriber of my channel. I appreciate the support so much, and I am so thankful that you guys like and subscribe and leave me comments. I read every single one of them. I love every single one of them. I'm so thankful for you and for your support. Make sure you check out all the other ladies today. There is Hannah that is participating with me in this July video a day summer party that we're doing. And then also there's a bunch of ladies that are doing off the board with Crystal Barrett, who is Pineapple Papers, and I will have all of their links down below. So make sure you check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.